Aletheia Cradle 9, Brood 1.
Aletheia Cradle 9, Brood 1.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Damn, she is snappy, isn't she? As usual, I'm going to be looking for all the things. Ooh, hello. Speaking of looking for all the things. This purple thing right here. Oh, it looks like a little baby. Pick up stranded figure. Ah, okay, that's the third stranded item I need it. Alright, so I'll have to return those to the item dealer.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Dude, just keep rubbing it in, why don't you? You're a clone. I was born of a real person. Even though technically the real person at some point had a lineage that goes back to being a clone. But I'm less a clone than you. I'm only 2% clone. You're a 99% clone.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
Huh. So I guess that was a robot that was trying to teach the kids, and they said, you know what? The hell with you. We're done. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, man, another dead robot.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Huh. Yeah, they were rebelling, so I guess they meant down there. There was a lot of room. They couldn't get through the door, I guess.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wanted to
For
open for
identity
her.
scan. Genetic identity
Of course they needed
confirmed.
it.
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Huh. Alright, before we do that, I saw some things back here were of interest.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun.
So
Green is the color of grass.
Where are they left?
Flowers can be any color.
It's a
Take a
mess.
look.
Everything's
These are yellow and
broken.
black, and
Paint
they
it on.
love flowers.
long
Here
did they
they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
So they turned them loose because they couldn't... They ran out of supplies. Which makes sense that they would only have supplies for a little limited time, but it sounds like the kids were just trapped in this one room and they couldn't get into the larger learning area or whatever that... Because it looks like there's a bunch of, like, desks or something when I look through that window. Which I would probably explain why they don't remember their history too much. Alright. The kindergarten. Okay, yeah, this is the whole. This is. They weren't meant to be here past a certain age, I suppose. I wonder why the door wouldn't open for them. You think it would? You think it would open for any of the kids once they got to an age, certain age?
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and go off steam.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Well, at least Aloy's asking the same questions as I am. Alright, so... Can't do much there. There was another spot back here that I saw something, right? Yeah. Nursery. Okay, so nursery and then kindergarten, huh? Okay.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Raised by robots. Raised by robots. Okay, so we've seen those areas. I do believe. Now we can walk through the door that we opened.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Yeah, and Apollo was the one that was the learning system, right? Because Apollo was the god, the greatest god, right? The top god, the top dog, the big
Welcome,
cheese.
students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you could probably give this out to
Hello,
everybody.
child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Yeah, seriously, I'm like, you know what? Aloy, you could basically open the door and let all the Nora in here and just, they would spend years in here just learning about everything that happened. Because everything still works, which is amazing. Like, after all this time, like, there's still, like, power and stuff. So, clearly we found some kind of amazing power source that allowed all these things to continue working even after the Earth was decimated. I still have to go this way. Is there another place this way? Did I miss something? Did I miss something somewhere else? Search the ruins behind the hatch. Oh, up there? Can I get up there? Are there steps on the other side of this? Oh, yeah, there are. Huh, okay.
Control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I...
Ah, VR. The future VR.
Elizabeth.
This message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
Hades.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
So basically Gaia Prime is destroyed. They never mentioned that there was like a huge explosion, did they? Or maybe I forget it after all these hours of playing, but so the facility must have exploded and then terraforming continued, but then it's now becoming chaotic again because of the damn Faro virus is back. It just took a while for it to it took a while for it. So Gaia was, as the central brain, it was probably uncorrupting the machines, like whenever they would get the Faro plague, because the Faro plague was probably a design flaw, and so it was probably getting rid of the machines that started to have the design flaw and replace them with fresh machines that didn't. And then without that, now they're all starting to exhibit the problems. So I bet that's what that's all about. I'm not going to read any of the logs right now. If they're audio logs, I'll play them. If not, I'll just move along, since we don't want to spend 3 hours in this place.
Malfunction rectified. The Luthien 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
Cool. Alright, is that... I think we got everything. There doesn't seem to be, like, a whole lot of stuff here, so... I think we got everything. Drop to ledge. And is there anything... There is a room up there, though. Let's go take a look at that, shall we? Come on, Aloy. You want to work with me, babe? Okay, maybe not. Let's go. Okay. We'll do it that way. We'll do it your way, Aloy. We'll do it your way. Alright, let's... Oh, come on. I want you to go over that side. Jesus, just go over... Go over there. There you go. Now go up there. There you go. Now, no, don't go that way. Go this way, and then go that way. There you go. Jeez.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, I'm back to the beginning again. Oh, that was the way I was supposed to go? Wasn't there... Was there nothing down below there? I guess that's the way I was supposed to go. I thought they wanted me to climb down. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. Doesn't look like there was anything down there, so... Let's go see what they have to say about life.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
And then awkward silence. Sorry for worshipping you. Broke the siege of All Mother. Excellent. Whole lot of XP and stuff that we can't use because we're already maxed out. Well, and that fell. Tirsa, I'd like to talk to you. Yeah, let's just talk to you now.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I want to know about Rust. You never have told me about him.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yeah, definitely. I want to hear it now.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
Oh, I bet they were the Shadow Karja or whatever that cult is calling itself now, and they probably came in to get some kind of piece of technology from this area. And then take it back with them. They probably found Hades here, and they were the ones that brought Hades back into reality, I bet.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, But his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
So that explains why at the very beginning of the game, Tirsa was the one who's like, yeah, go do the naming ceremony, go follow the rites of the tribe, even though you're an outcast. And just go ahead and do that because, you know, we kind of screwed you over, and you know, you're doing a lot for us, so you can have this. And that was, wow, that's crazy stuff right there.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
And while you're there, get some of the kids down in the mountain learning stuff, because that's the best thing you could do for the tribe right now.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
With corruption beyond the sacred land.
You're a good woman, Tirsa.
Do such a thing, even if she is the anointed.
Jezza?
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Someone needs to get out of here with that sad piano. and you. How you doing, Lancer?
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
The murderers tried to
Wow. Okay. We're just gonna be dicks to her. Well, to be fair, she's been a dick to us for all this time.
Truly, you are favored by the goddess, Aloy.
Sona, I wanted to talk to you earlier.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Oh, okay. That's all you have to say to me after all this?
Aloy, how did you do that? We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Huh. Okay. I'd like her to come. I could use all the help I can get.
Saw you emerge. But it's still hard to believe.
Alara?
You are an outcast once. And now, I'm not sure.
I am the savior of all. That's what I am right now.
May the goddess protect you on your journeys, Aloy.
Oh, I can't talk to Crazy Man? I can only talk to his sister. Well, okay. Sure.
Aloy.
He's just totally zoned out.
The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Alright. Anybody else want to, chat with me? No more Braves. Okay. I guess we're moving along then. So, Mountain that fell, we gotta go to the Bitter Climb. I also, before we get to there, along the way, I assume it's going to be along the way, I'd like to stop off and get my, whatever I get for having all the stranded figures. Man, it's nighttime out here already. Okay. Supply crates. Well, let's get some health here too while we're at it. Get all the equipment we will need. I'm going to stop off and get some health potions too when we're in Meridian. This place is a freaking mess. Holy crap, is it a mess. And it's either sun up or sundown. I don't know. We're getting dawn or dusk here. It's looking like it's probably dusk. Alright. As the sad piano cuts out, I want to just grab a few of these along the path here, and then we're going to do a little teleports. Just need to get all my equipment back up here.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it might be dawn. Dawn of a new age of man. All of these. Excellent. Grab all these things, please. Great. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's go. We're leaving Mother's Watch. Oh yeah, the sun's definitely coming up. Getting the first rays of sunshine, my friends. Let's now go on our travels and travails to... let's go to Meridian first, so I can go talk to a man about getting me a reward box here for picking up all these stranded figurines and things. Oh, here's the guy. Yeah, he was the mystery boxes guy. I got it right here, and he's got. Well, dark box. Okay, weird. For desert glass, huh? Interesting. Big game box. Mysterious box. This box must be opened and reveal its contents, and that requires a strand figure, stranded shackles, and strand necklace. That's the one I was looking for. There's also a special modification box, but I don't think I really need that right now. So let's take this one. There we go. So we've done that, and now I can look and see what that gives me. Resources, treasure boxes, and no, I dropped it. Wrong thing. You think I know the keys by now? Let's pick that up again, and let's actually look at it this time. Oh, come on. Treasure boxes. And this one, warm socks, a special modification box, and modification box, and shark gambler's box. Okay, warm socks, huh? That's all you're giving me. Okay, I still have a fire quill there, but it's not that big a deal. Okay, so where did the warm socks go? Is that just special items? No? Resources? Is it under here? What do I do with these? Just selling for metal shards. That's all it is. Okay. Sure. I'll just sell those along with other things here. Okay, good. Good. So we've done that anyway. Yeah, we've done that. I feel like I have a bunch of things I should sell off just to get my inventory back into some kind of shape here. So let me do that, and then we'll get back on the path of the main quest. Alright, my friends, we have arrived at the Bitter Climb, a place that I have already been through, as you can see by the campfire and the vantage point. This is where I believe this is the one where I took on the Stormbird. I wonder if the Stormbird's going to respawn or not. I guess we'll find out in a bit here, but let's follow the path that is laid out before us. Up there. Alright, let's see if I can...
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Yeah, tell me about it. I vaguely remember these mountains. There was an easier way up here, I feel like. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're not making with the progress right now. I just don't want to deal with walking all the way around if I can help it. But I will sit here and just glitch out the game just so I can save a walk for myself. Yeah, I vaguely remember these mountains. In fact, I probably did this once before even. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's the stepping stones over there. Yeah, we got a bunch of we got stalkers here. That's what it was. I remember this now. There was a bunch of stalkers, which we can largely avoid, I think. So I guess we'll see. Let's just come around this way. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stalkers here. And yeah, these things, I actually vaguely remember doing this on camera for something. Don't remember what, but it seems like this was something I did on camera. go. Let's get in here. Let's grab some of that medicinal stuff.
That'll help.
Grab this. Grab that. Okay. Stalkers, surprisingly enough, have not come out to say hi after I set off that one trap. Yeah, this is... I was definitely here. I don't remember if it was on camera or off camera, but this is all very, very familiar, and I feel like this was something I did probably on camera. Alright, there's the log up there, and then I just gotta go across here, and we'll grab this. Thank you. Rabbits. Alright, we need to go across that log. And then there's some handholds over there. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. There we go. Get up here. Scales the mountain.
Now I know what they're guarding.
And now what? Okay, that way. That is the way we wish to go. Yeah, this is where I took on the Stormbird before because that big piece of metal was there. This I did off camera, I know. So you might actually get to see me take on a Stormbird again if I end up triggering it. I assume it'll trigger again. Maybe it won't because I took it out once before. That would be fantastic because I really don't feel like taking on another one. It's just fire a bunch of fire bows at it and just wait. That's basically what that is. And all my medicine pouch up. That's always a good sign. Go. Very slowly here. I think this rock face. Yeah, it's this rock face I gotta climb. Excellent. Some more health. And some more climbing. There you go. Get up there. I guess we gotta go this way. Yep. And up there. And over here. Okay. Still got a ways to go though. Let's get over this way. Follow the path a little bit.
Can't be too prepared.
Not much to say other than just keep moving forward. Our health pouch is all done and done here. Yeah, this might be the trigger point. Yeah, this is definitely where I took the Stormbird on. Because I had this thing to hide under. So we'll see if we trigger it again. Or if it'll just let me pass. Since I did it once already. For the vantage point. So far so good. Yeah, the sun's coming out. Ooh, hello there. That was not there before. That light was definitely not there before. So things have changed. I would have seen that if it was.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
What I see is there was something like right up there. I see some electronics poking out. Don't see anything else though, so I guess forward we shall march.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly,
That is true.
with a climbing path either.
That is quite true. And hey, if you'd make me a whatchamacallit, if you'd make me a jetpack, I would definitely do some flying. I'm down for it.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Come on, grab it. There you go. There you go. That's what we're heading for. Alright, get up there. And up here. Follow the blue lights. Bluish purple lights. Gaia Prime.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
So I just had a thought while they were talking. The raiders that Rost killed, they came into Nora lands for something, and then immediately left and then killed all their hostages at the border so that the Nora wouldn't follow them. But I bet, based on what we saw earlier, we saw that the Hades project was part of the whole Project Zero Dawn, which, you know, was still kind of baffling to me. But I'm wondering if the Hades project got shut down at some point. Like somebody finally came to their senses, like, dude, we don't actually need this. Just stop. And it was buried somewhere in Nora lands, and then those raiders found out about it, went and stole it and brought it back with them, and then that's what's, you know, that's the Shadow Carja or whatever hell it is, whatever they're calling themselves. They formed around that, knowing that they could now release Hades, which wasn't part of the whole system before. I bet that's what it was.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Okay. So, before we go down there, we got to go this way. Take a look around. Grab some supply crate stuff. And whatever that is.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you
Mind
to
your
notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's don't be the youngin in the end of the world shelter. Is what that's what to say about that. Okay, let's alright, Aloy, just like work with me here, babe, please. Thank you. Alright. Okay, jump over there. Very good. Very good. I just want to get a lay of the land before we go crashing down here. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of rumbling going on. Tell me that there's like bad guys here after like that door being locked all those years. What is that? It's just a... Okay. Just wondering there. Rappel down. There's a... like a cave looking thing over there. You see that all the way up there? I bet there's something up there. Unless that's where I came in at. There's like things to... Actually, you know what? You know what? This is just enough out of the way that I feel like I feel like there must be a secret attached to it. So let's go. Yeah. And up there. And then that's a cave there. I wonder, should I go up in there or can I get up there? Is this climbable? I don't think this is climbable. Is this where I came out of? That's where I came out of. Okay, so that was just a way to get back in there. Now, yeah, there's like a rope all the way up there. So you definitely have to get up in there for something, I imagine. Because you can rappel back down again. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait a minute. So, was that where I came down from? Because, hang on here. I thought this is the place I came out of. But I guess that was where I rappelled down from? Or something? Maybe that's where I came out of? Because I just went in here. I thought this was the place I came out of, but no, there's the power cell.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Awesome. Okay, so we got the power cell. That's what I was hoping. I didn't realize that this was the... I guess that was a way to get down to here. Not to get back up there, because I was trying to get back up there. Huh, okay. So then... No, I came... Oh, that's right, because I came out of... I don't know. I don't know anymore. Whatever, we'll just chalk that one up to just me being bad at navigating. Okay, so we come out here. And then...
Guess that's my way across.
Yeah, that's what I guess. So...
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
Alright. Oof. Oof. Okay, that's a long drop, Aloy. It's a very, very long drop. And I don't know, our other handhold is over there? Okay, let's...
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Don't answer. Alright, get past that. There you go. There you go. I'm so happy that I got the power cell. Awesome.
Glad that's over.
Right, that's in there. Is there something else back here? No, it looks like this is the way we gotta go. Alright, drop the ledge and drop down to the bottom.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh, okay. Well, we still got something for our troubles. And grab that. And up there. There you go. Grab hold of that. Pull yourself up. Excellent. Anything down here before we... Just to be pedantic. That is such a long way down. That is such a long way down.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Yeah, this mountain was not exposed. It's like Cheyenne Mountain here. That is an old elevator, looks like. Still in the tube, unlike the other things. Oh, hello.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Sounds like somebody's lonely. What is here? The doors. I'm kind of wondering what's up in this door here. Is anything worth seeing? Or if I'm just bypassing everything by doing it. Oh wait, is this the door I came in? Did I just go around in circles? I think I just went around in circles. Actually, now that I think about it. Alright, let's just follow the damn path marker.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Huh. So I guess they had a... I mean, we know that they allowed people to sort of like medically end their lives, but I guess they had a whole program because they couldn't support so many people, so they're like, all right, we're gonna let you go this way here, and probably that allowed them to then collect DNA samples and whatnot so they could do their cloning process, I guess. Huh. So they killed them and cloned them or something like that. Or cloned them and then killed them. Whatever. That is...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Okay. So we've collected all that data. And those will just be repaired as we go, I guess. Impact and exposure damage. Alright. Apologies if you're hearing noise in the background. Apparently they're shooting off fireworks. 'Tis the season, I guess, for that. And what else do they want me to do here? Is there anything else they want me to do in this room? Or they just want me to go out and move around the other way here? It keeps saying go this way. What way? How do they want me to go that way? Oh, there's a little tunnel here. Oh, I'm like, this doesn't look like a place I can fit through. But I was wrong.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Oh, she had her own, like, secret little place here. Let's go over here real fast just to make sure there's not something interesting along the wall. Alright. Oh, and there's a... Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Before we trigger something that causes me to not be in this room anymore. If that's even the case. Just look around here. Oh, that's just the door out. Oh, okay. Alright. Fine. I guess that's why they made it so easy to see.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
It's a memorial to her then. Huh. Very weird memorial though.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Ted Faro. You are my better. Good work.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it. Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's
Alright,
made
that's
to
the
you?
same guy. I don't want.
Kinda
Just
creepy.
play this one.
Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Oh, so they did put a Lightkeeper protocol in there to make Aloy here. And I guess Gaia resurrected that protocol even though they thought they had deleted it. Interesting. Interesting.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe she made it. Search the ruins for the Master Override. Okay. I assume they just want me to keep walking forward. Yep, there's something.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Yep. Strong personalities. Always clash. Always. Some vending machines. Fortunately, they've been well picked over. Ooh, hello.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Okay, so it sounds like good old Ted was going a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And perhaps he is the reason why Hades still exists. You know, it probably is something that would have been destroyed at some point. Okay, come on. Come on, Aloy. You gotta work with me here, babe. We want to go to the left. Thank you. Alright, so we're back up here again. This looks somewhat familiar.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I guess they want me to go... They want me to go up there, okay. So we'll go jump over this way. And go jump up this way. Please. What do I do? This? Okay. Okay. And another data point over there.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Yep. Yep. So Faro, oh god, oh no, she's not as easy to control sometimes, and that's a bit of a problem. All right. So he's going. He must be behind the Hades thing, I bet. Why Hades leaked out? Because I have a feeling that Liz would have put a kibosh on the whole Hades thing. Should I go over to that thing over there? Let's do it. Let's do it. Is it worth it? Because I got the power cell, so it's not like it's... Oh, is this the way... down? Oh, yeah, this is the way down to that thing. Oh, okay. This is how I was supposed to go over to there. And I just ended up over there... via some weird circuitous route that I somehow found. Okay, that makes sense now. Watch me not be able to get back up on here now. There we go. Okay. Through here we go, and oh, there's something over to the left. We got a frozen corpsicle here. Is that what we got? Yeah, we certainly do.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Oh, yeah. He evacuated the air? Did Faro do this?
Unlock's out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Toxic atmosphere.
Dude was crazy. Dude was crazy. He's like, you know what? The problem was knowledge? Are you freaking kidding me? The problem isn't knowledge. The problem is wisdom, dude. You can't have wisdom without freaking knowledge. You can't stop. That's history, right? Like, you've just separated them from all their history. So how are they not going to repeat the same mistakes if they don't know what the mistake was in the first freaking place? Ugh, idiots.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Claim the master override. Okay. Just in a box. All on the table.
The master override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Okay, I have a feeling. Return to Silas's workshop. Okay. I have a feeling as soon as I come out of here, we're not going to be able to make it to Silas's workshop, but let's just hope for the best, shall we? Because we have not been attacked at all this whole time, so this is about the time when writers like to throw a curveball at you. Alright, there is a... So I should probably go down this way anyway, because there is a rope here to slide down. Yeah.
To fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Alright, let's go grab this.
Keep holding, keep holding.
And get up here. There you go. Get up there. Get up there, Aloy. Oh, you gotta go over this way? Okay. Sure. Whatever. Jump any other time, though, won't you? And away we go, I guess. Where's the ladder out of here? Okay, back to Sans' workshop.
Here.
Oh.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Faro robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
And we gained our workshop. Attach a master override to the lance. Also this.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you. What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay
your ground. Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Didn't take much to convince that guy, did it? Good thing he's dead.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Well, that all corroborates everything that Silence said, so there you go. Craft the lance. Ooh, very nice. It's all shiny and stuff.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...